1 second. All right, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I basically go straight to the daily. You don't have to do the higher high, higher low, the extras of doing all the higher high, higher lows. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. All you gotta do is draw a trend line which is going up. If you're going up, you're going up. If it's going down, you're going down.
I got
Buying
you.
or selling. We're just gonna keep it super, super simple. So since we're buying on the daily, we're switching over to the 4 hour. Why I need the 4 hours is because that's what the whole day is gonna be going off of, is that 4 hour time frame. So
I
if
got,
we're still doing the same thing of buying, we're not doing anything of selling whatsoever. We're still buying. Simple. It's pretty simple, just like that. And I'll ask more questions after just to have a feel of what you know and what you don't know. But I'm just going to show you why I took my trade today. But we're
all
going to
right.
fill this up because we're still just buying. And as you see right here, on a 30-minute, we are still just buying. Simple. It's not overcomplicated. You don't have to look too deep into all the like manipulations of the market. Just straight buying. So since you just want to get in and out of trades, you would go down to the 5 minute. And since this is already all played out, let me clear this up. Do you have your I don't know if you're on TradingView, do you have your candles blacked out like mine, or do you have yours like red for sales and blue for buys?
Nah, I know about Trading View. I don't have
Okay,
nothing.
okay, okay.
I'm starting from scratch, my dog.
Okay, okay, okay. Here, I'm gonna
Yeah.
come over here on this side. I'm gonna send you, all right, I'm gonna send you a video. It's of tradingview.com to your phone, and it's gonna be literally explaining this whole like everything on the sides, but I'm gonna break down like of stuff you don't need.
I
So
got you.
if you want to change up, and all this is recorded, so you'll be able to rewatch this whole thing. So if you want to black
Yeah.
out your candles like mine, basically I let me slow it down. I come over here to this little box and I go to more settings. I go to the symbols, bodies, that's basically just the candles, and I just mine are all blacked out. You could have them this is for buy, so it'd be blue. This one's for sales, it'd be red. So you
Got you.
see over
So you could switch up like the colors to see like which one buys, which one sells.
yeah. The reason I have mine blacked out is because when let's just say a situation like if you're right here.
All right.
And if this candle was red and be coming down here, if you were like doing support and resistance, you would be looking for sales. You would be calling everything sales because you see a red candle. I don't see none of the colors, so there's nothing that can manipulate me into thinking what's going on in the market because I have mine blacked out.
Yes, sir.
So now it just looks straight like this. Instead of you taking a sale in these like getting caught up in sales, now you can see that you just have straight market structure of here, like just sliding it over here. And now you
So
can,
right there's when they come back and retest, right?
yeah,
Come back and retest the line.
correct. Because you see that over here, it used to be resistance.
Yeah.
So since it broke through over here and came down over here, a lot of people would just take these as sales that you see these wicks at. But it's
Hmm.
not sales. You just see it's clear market structure going up. Blacking the candles out make it clean market structure for me.
Yes.
So since you do everything on the 5 minute, here, 5 support. So that support and resistance, you only buy with support.
I got you.
Like here, let me make this smaller. So since you're on the 5 minute and we're on GJ, You know support as just candles every time it's on the candles and it doesn't break through. That's all it is. It's on a specific price and it's not breaking down.
I
So you
got you.
have support over here. You have support right here. You have support right here. All these spots are going to have a specific number that they're at because you're going to say, well, what price do I exactly put my money at? I do everything with whole numbers. Let's like this. Let me tell you what I grabbed. I grabbed a horizontal ray, just
All
click
right.
it, just click it on the chart, and I double tap it. Every single entrance and every single exit will be at a whole number in here. Let me clear all these extra stuff up. So now
But
you don't
so I
have to
have a,
go ahead.
why did you put it as a whole number?
Because if me and you owned a bank and we had 10 other banks, but there's a
Uh,
thousand banks in the world. Are you gonna call them up and say, "Hey, we all need to be on the same page. We need to take a buy at somewhere in the market"? Are you gonna tell them, "Hey, we're gonna take a buy at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10," or are we gonna say, "Hey, we're gonna take a buy at what is this? 2 and 3, 700." It's always gonna be a whole number.
I
So
got you.
just like this, we'll probably go up to 900. Okay, take these boxes off. We'll take our buy. If you miss this opportunity right here, then all you do is take the next opportunity. And if this is on the 5 minute, then you have one, two, three. There's three candles, four candles that played on this price right here of the whole number. So that's four opportunities you had to just press buy. Simple, really. Let me come over here. And this is a resistance area just because this is happening right here, right now in the market. So I'd be cautious right here. But this was my trade. This was my trade today. All this I read GJ. Did this all make sense with the support and the whole number?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What questions do you have for just buys? Because there's only buys and sales. So before I switch to anything of sales, what are all
Nah, so technically with buys, you just wait for it to come back and retest your whole number, right?
correct?
And then you look to see is it gonna shoot up as in buy, or if you're going the opposite, if it's gonna drop down. If it drop down, you gotta wait for the retest again to confirm it, right?
Yeah, and as long as it's not like so if it broke this area, so let's just say it didn't buy right here and it just started dropping off. My
Yeah.
next buy is gonna be right here. I can give a let me see where's the little arrow. My next buy is gonna be right here.
Okay.
Because if it dropped down, then I have to buy right here. If this dropped down, then I have to buy right here. But if it broke all of that, we're in sales. I'm not even looking at buys anymore. And all this just goes out the door.
I got
Because
you.
now I have to either find a new chart to trade or really I just don't trade for the day. Like if it's not adding like if my daily is buys, my 4 hour buys, 30-minute buys, and I'm selling on the 5 minute, I can't be mad if I take a loss because it's like jumping in traffic. I'm going the opposite direction on the 5 minute, but everything that's higher than me is going in buys. So it's
I
really
got
just I can't take the trade. If I lose, it's my fault I lost.
I got you.
But since we did this, the daily buy, 4 hour buy, 30-minute buy, in a smooth, clean market, it should be simple as okay, we broke above just resistance, just like you see over here. We were already in buys. So all we got to do is just wait for price to come down because we can't take a buy up here or else it's just going to come draw down. We can't take a buy up here or it's just going to draw down. We can never take a buy at tops or resistance. It always has to be at support. That's why it has to be at support. No ifs, ands, or buts. It just has to be at support. If it's not at support, you're just going to be taking random trades all through here. I need the last place that you're going to stop moving, that you're not going to go up under, which is why the whole number works so perfect because if you're going below this 700, then that's just letting me know, okay, I need to, rethink the trade or get out the trade or I need to just not be in the trade. regardless because it's going backwards and I need to go forward. So if I'm at 900, I should be looking at 910, 920, 939, like going up. If it's
I
going back,
got
I'll just get out the trade because my going up is way more than my going back with each trade. So even if you were doing like if you let's just say if you miss this trade, you can do the same thing, just whole number it out, and you still had no drawdown. This only works smooth like this if you have all this dialed in. That's the only way. I know it looks clean, and you could say, I'm gonna just throw money right here, throw money right here, throw money right here. This was just a nice, clean, easy day. Like it could be, there's choppy days like this. You know what I mean? Like
you.
stuff like this happens. You still have your buys. Like, see, if we were way over here, it doesn't matter if we were way over here. Let's just put this at 900. All right, flat 900. It's the same thing. You're still taking massive buys regardless of where we're at on these charts. You still take a buy right here. You still could have took a buy over here. And none of these you were in drawdown. But none of this works if you do not if you didn't do this. Because your daily has to be in buys, your 4 hour has to be in buys, your 30-minute has to be in buys. And since you want to do 5 minutes, that has to be in buys. If you take a buy on the 5 minute, which a lot of people get chopped up and you're in sales and you took a buy up here, just understand why you're going to take a loss
Yeah.
on that trade. And you're going to keep taking a loss if you're in a selling market. You have to be in a buying market. You just have to. This is the big difference of if you took a buy right here and you're
Hmm.
selling down, making lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, like you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose the trade. You have to be making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. You have to because you'll be in aligned with the daily, the 4 hour, the 30-minute. Does all that make sense for the buys?
Yeah, that makes sense for the buys.
All right. Let me clear all this up. I don't know what is selling right now. I would have to find something that's selling to give you. I'll just add a bunch of random stuff just so you know it doesn't matter what you choose.
So you could use your method to apply it to any trade, right?
Anything. So this is just a random United dollar versus Japanese. Just
Uh,
random. I mean, this isn't even really sales. This is straight buy. So I'm trying to find a sale so I can give you a sale. But if everything's buying, really, are you a fan of indices? NAS 100, US 30.
NAS 100.
All right, NAS 100. Let's see what. There we go. We should add it. NAS 100. I mean, NAS 100 is buying too. All right, man. I'm just gonna have to find like a selling spot because I don't something with today, everything's just buying. I can't. All right, right here.
Uh,
There gotta be something selling right now. There gotta be some. There gotta be some. Let me just add a bunch of stuff. There gotta be something selling right now.
how gold looking?
Gold was selling. I just drew this one down, but we're in a bind. All right, this is perfect. This is a situation to where if you're selling, so it's way up here. So if we were on the daily, these are like markups. So you can
Uh,
see that this is on the daily. So since this is on the daily, if we drop down to the 4 hour, this is supposed to be all selling. So if you do the opposite all the way when you get down to the 5 minute and go and take sales, like you see sales right here,
yeah.
you'll get caught up you'll get caught up in buys. And this is how people lose. Like this is how people lose hundreds of tens of thousands of dollars thinking that they were going to sell and it just shoots off and buys. This is why you have to be focused on when you start getting onto the 5 minute, because 5 minute, it really isn't for beginners because you're going to see that beginners always make this mistake and they be like, okay, the market's selling. And I don't know why people don't take advantage of all that selling like up here and they'll start selling right here and then say, oh, the market's going up on me and it should have went in sales. But if you stayed on the 30 minute, let me clear all this up. If you stayed on the 30 minute, where's the box?
So as a beginner, what you think would be my best time frames?
Staying on the 30 minute because you see it a lot clearer. Can you see? All right, I'll give you a better answer. You tell me. All right, can you see this more clear than if I go to the 5 minute? Does this make a big difference to you?
Yeah, I could see that clear.
So if you go to the 30 minute, you get the whole picture, right?
Yes, sir.
So when people are on the 5 minute, they do smaller time frame things versus bigger time frame things.
All right.
So really up to you. Can you have the discipline of, hey, if I understand I'm on the 5 minute, if this is all I'm looking at, you know what I mean, and everything is sales, if you take a sale right here and it starts going up in buys, you would have seen that something like that was gonna happen on the 30 minute because you can
Yeah,
clearly see the buys.
you could see it. Yeah.
And you can see why you took your buys because it's over here. Let me see, where's that horizontal line? And what is this? Gold? Yeah, gold. So I think gold you have to do it by like the 50s, like for right here, because it only goes up so high, but just zero it out and then take this box off and you're gonna see the straight line across. Same thing, same buys, nothing changes. But the question was sales. So let me show you sales. Everything is let me see where we had some sales at. Because I got to start it on the daily. All right, we're just gonna go off this right here. EUR, NZD, and all I trade is USD charts. So if you're on Forex, all I trade is Euro USD. You could trade GBP USD, USD JPY. Everything is just United States. I'm only do United States stuff. What I mainly just trade only is GBP JPY. That's what you see on my chart right here. GBP JPY.
Okay.
Only reason I'm bringing all this extra stuff up, I don't want you getting confused, is because I needed to find a sell. There's no selling markets. So I don't trade EUR, NZD at all. It's just a pair that's selling right now. Nothing changes on what we were doing. Everything is still daily sell. Why are you selling? Because you see the lower low, lower highs
It's going in the downtrend.
going in a downtrend. Yeah, so we don't need to stay on daily for long at all. Just go down to the 4 hour. You really don't even have to make this, but this is just easier
I
just
got
to, just to follow. All right, so we're gonna put 4 hour, and we still see our sales. If you want to say the lower high, lower low, if you want to say, breaking structure, hey, this was your support, it broke, now it's your resistance. At the end of the day, it's breaking going down. That's why I don't want to show you all the basic, because it's just too basic. And you understand it, we're trying to get you fast. Fast, just hop on the chart and get on and get off. You're still selling, so you don't need all this extra stuff. But let's pick the 30, sell. All right.
So resistance whole number.
Oh, why didn't it? All right, there you go. All right. So
So
everything
I
is,
know right now it's selling all the way through. It's
yeah.
selling on a daily, it's selling on a 4 hour, selling on a 30.
Mm-hmm.
So now we look for the resistance areas.
Which, yeah. And it's easy to see. Like you don't even got to look at all the candles, like getting detailed on the candles. You can see the resistance areas. Like right here, it's just at the top.
Okay.
So like right here, you just put 900.
So once again, the resistance area is when the line come back and retest, right?
A resistance area is where the price is not breaking above. So it came up here and it didn't go above. It came back right here and it just shot down. It didn't go above. It came back up again and it just shot down. It didn't go above. So we're just gonna be deleting these boxes so you don't have to go off of the support resistance and everything. Hold on, let me find the 400. Bring this all the way down. Straight whole number. Take this away. And now you're selling the same. And we'll do the same thing over here. 500 or what questions do you have for the sales?
So I have a question about not technically for the sales, just in general.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you put your box when you're trying to enter a trade? Say like, okay, I got everything, I'm ready to enter a trade. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what would be your best way, like, to enter the trade, basically to make money?
At the whole
Like
number.
at the whole
So
number.
yeah, because if we here, let me hit the replay mode thing. So if we just cut this off, and if this is where the market is right here, right now, I
Uh,
can't do nothing. I gotta wait. So as it's playing out, I gotta wait till it come up to here to hit this price. Now that it hit that price, I'm already tagged in for my sales at that 400.
all right.
So this is what the trade would look like this. Bring this down. I do everything 1 to 5. 1 to 5 is basically just this is what you see in this little middle is risk to reward. So basically my trades are the reason I do 1 to 5 is because it's 5 days a week in so if I lose Monday, if I lose Tuesday, if I lose Wednesday, I still won Thursday, Friday, so I'm still profitable for the week because all my trades are 1 to 5. So I
I
could
got
lose 4 times and still be profitable. It won't be my best week, but I'll still be profitable because all my trades are 1 to 5. If you go over that, you just lost your whole week. So that's why. Um, but yeah, price came, hit 400 just like I'm showing you, just like you see over here how we had our box and we understood why we marked our box. Price came up here, didn't do anything. Price came up, didn't do anything. We just don't need these boxes anymore because all we care about is price. We marked up our price, 400. Let this play out. We're already tagged in. It just drops down, and that's it.
easy.
And if you miss this opportunity, then you just have 2 more opportunities. But this is why I only do it at whole numbers.
I got you.
What questions you have about sales?
What you talk? What you say? How do you choose the whole number? Checks, how do you choose the whole number?
By this, the that support and resistance you were talking about, you're gonna mark up
Yeah,
support and resistance regardless.
yeah,
The reason you did it is because you see price keeps hitting up right here over and over and over. All I'm
yeah,
doing is making it more and more clear about exactly because what your question is, where do I exactly buy? Where do I exactly
yeah.
sell? That's why I take that box away. Now you can see exactly where you buy and sell
At the whole number.
at the whole number.
And it's the same like for buys, it's just opposite.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
opposites.
it's just opposite. And that's how I did my trade today. Let me go to GJ. Let me take off this replay mode stuff. How do I leave? Okay. Yo, like 5 minutes. So it'll be the same thing. The boxes are the same. and you're just buying at the whole number every single time going up. But it only works if your daily and your 4 hour and your 30 minutes are buys. If one of them are off, you're gonna get you're gonna it's gonna go the opposite directions of you.
What do you do if one of them is off?
Don't
Just
either.
close out the trade. Just close out. Don't even trade.
Don't even trade. Leave the trade alone.
Correct.
Yeah. You chilling off of that one.
So the first step would be to check if you're either all in sales or all in buy.
Yeah.
What is she? I can't hear her, but what is she saying?
Come on, come closer.
The first step would be to just check either if you're all in sales or all in buys first before you do
Correct.
anything.
Correct,
Okay.
because you have to know what you're doing on your daily to know what are we doing for the day. You got to know what you're doing on your 4 hour because it's getting closer to where I got to take my entry and I need to be in a daily position. So like if I'm in my we're on the 4 hour, and if I'm not seeing buys and it's going into sales, then I'm instantly like going in the opposite direction. I have to be going into buys going up. So then when I go to the 30 minute, I'm getting closer and closer to my entry, which 30 minute is my entry. So I need to be in support areas to where this price is not going to be going no more lower, like at all. So that's why I use whole numbers.
Okay.
But I need to know the daily and the 4 hour before I can get to my entry.
So what would be the whole number in that one?
Which one?
This one,
Mm-hmm.
900.
Oh, because there's three. Oh, so is that three times you could have entered?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, each candlestick is 5 minutes. If y'all want to do the 5 minutes, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times you could have entered.
Okay.
What else? This one be 700.
This is the line of resistance.
Yeah. That's the line of resistance.
So we could have entered in here, or here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's just showing you the ways. You see how when it came, hit this line, we still was in the buy, kept going up. Then you have a second time, hit the line, kept going up, right? You have a third time, hit the line, kept going up. So he's just showing you three different ways that we could have basically bought it.
Okay.
So I'm sure y'all have like friends and family, they be like talking about crypto and futures
Yeah.
and stocks. So like and people always say, well, I only trade this or I only trade that. So I don't know. What are y'all into? Stocks? Let's just what do y'all know about Bitcoin, Ethereum? What is
To
y'all?
be honest, I've been watching a bunch of your videos, like just on Forex, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I just want to show y'all that if y'all ever wanted to get into crypto, here you can do the same thing, drop it all the way down to 200, and it's gonna be the same thing.
You ignore the 80.
The very first ones right here, yeah,
Just ignore those two numbers.
yeah.
Okay.
So if y'all wanted to put money in for Bitcoin at this price, simple. You just got to be at the price. That's it. Nothing change. All these are the charts. No matter what y'all pull up, what y'all want to trade, they're all charts.
that's smooth, man.
What other questions y'all got? Because y'all can only just buy and sell. You just after this, do you have a broker?
No, I don't have a broker. I'm new to everything.
All right, so you could just use plus 500. And you just open up a demo account with them, or you can just open a live account with them. This is a USA broker, so you can support, call them up, everything if you need anything, but you don't need anything. You just need to start trading. That's it. And it opens up an account. That's it for the broker, but you don't have to use them. There's, a bunch of brokers if you want to use, but
Yeah.
I have a broker on my page. It's not my
What
broker, literally just a broker on my in my bio. But you can use any of these brokers.
That's Henko, right?
Yeah, HenkoTrade.com.
Hmm.
But I just want you to know there's more than just them. There's more brokers.
I got you.
What else? This recording is gonna get sent to your email, and I just gonna see you again in a week to know like you got to take trades and get on a demo account so we can know the data on like what you're doing. So I know what are you doing Monday, what are you doing Tuesday, what are you doing Wednesday, what are you doing Thursday? If are you buying, selling, how many trades are you taking? I just need to know all that information so we know what to correct versus for now you just have information. We can have data next time.
I got you. Appreciate it, my
So get
man.
on. So we should first get on TradingView, and
Mm-hmm.
then get a broker. Start kind of playing with it. Um, and then when are you guys scheduled for meetings? We do it every Monday or what?
Probably next week, he said.
Yeah, whatever you want to schedule. So what's today? Monday. So what, next week, Monday? Y'all free?
Yeah,
Okay.
Same time?
same
Yeah, we
time.
could do that. Okay. You have any questions?
Nah, I'm just ready to get started. Me, that's the thing. I'm just excited, ready to get it going, man.
All right. I'm gonna send you a text about how I'll just run through this real quick, but none of this stuff is needed. So all this stuff is just publish trade, this little camera thing. None of this I've never used in ever. All this does is just replay back of everything we've been doing, like just going through all this stuff. If you ever like deleted something, you just hit that.
I got you.
Replay mode was this, what we just did. Hold on, I don't know why it's lagging. Let's see. Why is it lagging? Reload. Take this off. All right. Replay. This symbol doesn't exist. What is going on? Let me close all this out. Let me close all this. Maybe too much is going on. Forex, GBP, JPY. All right. Replay just does this. What the heck? Why does it keep making it go away? All right, it just goes back. That's all it do. It just goes back,
Yeah,
and it does the same thing.
I got.
Alert. That's nothing. That's all this is. Add alert on GJ. So if you don't want to look at your charts at all, you could just make an alert, and when the price comes down here, it'll alert your either your email or your phone.
I got you.
Indicators. We don't use no indicators at all because indicators can only give you back old price, old data, old information. I know people always say when these indicators when something crosses it goes up and da da da. Don't believe none of this indicator stuff because indicators can only give you past information. So you can't make money off past information. You can only make money off future information. So any indicator that gives you past information is instantly dead because it already happened. The move already happened. So how you gonna make money
Yeah,
on something that already happened? All right, so any of these candles, I don't change no candles up. It's just regular candles. This is just time frame. All we need is the daily 4 hour, 30 minute, 5 minutes. That's it. You don't need nothing else. This is just changing whatever you want. Forex pairs, future pairs. Uh, all of this stuff is nothing. This is all the basically indicators. It's just arrow. I mean, this does nothing. This is just trend line, but you can't make no money on a trend line. Like, don't do the trend line stuff to where you're doing this saying, "Oh, I'm gonna take a buy here, 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 here." If you
yeah.
want, cool, yeah, it works sometime, but think about it like this. Who's the one guy on this earth that could say the trend line goes here, or it goes here, or it goes here, or if you put it to the bodies, or if you put it to the candles? Nobody. There's not one trillionaire guy that's saying, "Hey, do this, do that." So we're not gonna do any of these indicators because none of this makes you money. The lines is all we need is just for to see where we buying for our support. That's all. But all this other stuff, none of this stuff matters because none of this will make you money. None of this, any of these things, nobody's ever used. You don't use them, so you don't need them. This is plain and simple. They're all emojis, so none of it is gonna make you money. None of this makes you money. It's just doing little ads and texts.
I got you.
This is just a little measuring tool, but this measuring tool you don't even need because if you're buying, this measuring tool gives you your price here. So 22.7 is how many points it went up. So the middle price is what your price is. So you don't even need the measuring tool. So none of this stuff you even need, just none of it. I just need it for data. We just need to see market structure and price. And these
So
lines.
for your stop loss, you see, you got a stop loss.
Hmm.
Your stop loss basically based upon how much you could afford to lose.
Yeah, so that could be 10 points or 15 points. I usually do between 10 and 15 points. Those are my two.
Uh,
And that's why I do everything 1 to 5, because if I do lose, I can lose Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
mhm,
Just that. If I lose all 5, then I'm just out the game. That's why I do 1 to 5s.
I got you. Yeah, I feel like I just need to go ahead and start, you know, trading now, man.
Yeah, when you got it all locked down and everything like that, I have a lot of clients that start like teaching other people, and basically everything that I'm just showing you, and they charge people like $500. I have clients making like 5K a month teaching people.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, just get that started and let me know whatever y'all have going on. Just send me a text and I'll answer every question you got.
I got you. Yes, sir.
Thank
Appreciate it,
you.
man.
You're welcome, man. Enjoy y'all's day.
You too.